So today we're talking about persuasive writing. Persuasive writing. Persuasive comes from the word persuade. Persuade. How many of you have heard the word persuade before? Okay, and to persuade means to try to convince. To try to convince. How many of you have heard the word convince before? All right, so if I try to persuade someone, I try to convince them of something, right? I try to get them to see my point of view. Okay, I try to get them to see my point of view. I want your eyes right up here, please. All of you. Okay, everything else should be away and you should be focused right up here. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so in persuasive writing, we have an opinion. Okay, and basically an opinion is what we think. All right, so our opinion equals our thinking. Now, is an opinion a fact? Yes or no? Yes, no. No, it's not. Okay, an opinion is what we think. So it's some idea that we have or some thought about something. How many of you have your own opinions on things? Okay, yeah, everybody should be having their own opinions on things. Excellent. How many of you think that all of your opinions are going to be the exact same? Not usually. Okay, even if I were to say to you, I think we should have extra recess every afternoon, there will inevitably be someone who disagrees with me. All right? Most of you might agree, but many of you, and there may be a few of you who do not agree. Okay? Now, I could also state students should have more homework every night. Okay? Most of you might disagree with that, but I think there would be some of you who agree with me. Okay? So, when we do persuasive writing, we are trying to convince somebody of our opinion. Now, how many of you can think of a time, let's say even this week, where you were trying to convince somebody of your opinion? It might have even resulted in an argument. Could have been at school. It could have been at home. Okay, it could have been with a friend. Could have been with a brother or sister. It could have even been with a teacher or a parent. Okay? It could have been, for sure. It's normal. It's normal to want to convince somebody to think the same way that you do. But we know that we don't all think the same. Okay? How many of you would like to learn some skills for convincing people to at least see your point of view? To at least see what you're thinking? How many of you would like to know more about those skills? Yeah, that's very important skills. Okay? Because if you can learn how to do persuasive writing well, then you can at least get people to see your opinion. You can at least get people to understand why you're thinking that way. Okay? And this is very important. So let's just think of some things that we can have opinions about. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do some brainstorming.